We got the homie J Hood with us today. He's exposing Tory Lanez. Took some bars from him too with his George Tower with JT News. M.Reck with mrecktv Daily Hip Hop Live. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. J Hood, what's good? We see you out here, man. You got that fourth loc out right now, right?
Fourth lock, man. You
Fourth
already
lock,
know
fourth lock.
that.
Shit is fire, bro. I just checked it out.
No doubt, man. You know this project right here to me, it's a real great body of work, and it actually means something to me. I put a lot of hard work and time into this, so I need everybody to go check that out. Fuck with your boy. Fourth lock album out right now.
Absolutely.
Salute, J Hood. How you?
M.Reck, what's goody with you, man?
I'm good, family. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Salute.
Bless, man. Salute.
So let's get right into it, man. We've heard a lot from Cassidy. Cassidy and Don Q. I don't think Don Q really spoke out about it, but Cassidy did, and he said this guy's been stealing his bars, right, on the Hot 97.
Right.
So he did the same thing to you on what, Sway?
Yeah, Sway in the morning. He did like a freestyle. I would say, don't hold me to this, but I think it was about like a month ago to a month and a half ago. He was up there with Sway, and he did like a little 4 or 5 minute freestyle. And during the freestyle, he kicked some bars, and the specific bars that he kicked consist of a few lines that I put out there back in like 02, 03. So immediately after he spit that, I start getting tagged by like numerous followers of mine, like, yo, do you hear this dude? Yo, check this out, or whatever the case be. And, because before that, I wasn't even aware of the fact that he did that. So once they started tagging me, I was aware, obviously, and I just thought it was funny, man.
Now let's first get it clear. I like Tory Lanez music, and even J Hood told me he likes his music.
I fuck with Tory Lanez.
Definitely a talented dude, man.
But let's get right to the stealing.
Yeah.
So what's the bars that he took, man?
This is what happened. He didn't exactly take it like word for word for word. What he basically did was he took the like in 02 or 03, I said something like fuck bitches, because all I do is fuck bitches, and after I fuck bitches, I'll be like fuck bitches. He took that and flipped it onto some shit like fuck the bitch. After I fuck the bitch, I'll be like fuck the bitch. Like, I mean, basically saying the same thing, but like rewording it so it won't be exactly the same words.
Mm-hmm.
But we know where you got that from. You know what I mean? Like, and that's basically what he did. My whole thing is he probably figured that since it's a new millennium right now, and you have all these new millennial kids, and they're not too old, they might not be familiar with that freestyle or whatever the case be. So that's like my only that's the only thing I could come up with as far as like why he was to do something like that. He probably thought nobody would catch it or something, but he should have known, like the true hip hop heads that's still out here, those are memorable bars that stuck in their head that they're gonna remember. So it's not gonna slide like that.
Yes, sir.
Was it over the same beat?
Nah, it was over something else. I don't even remember which beat he used, to be honest with you.
And that freestyle is off that DJ Clue Stadium series, right? If I'm not mistaken.
That's a fact. That's a
definite classic series by Clue. Classic.
Yep. That's a real fact.
So basically, what Tory Lanez is doing out here, it seems like, is he's taking patterns and flows and putting his own, replacing the words. So he's got a good foundation to go by, blueprint.
Yeah, it seems like he has a track record of doing that, because even before I was aware of, that he did that with me, I had seen some footage of an R&B cat saying something similar about him, saying that he took his melody from this song or some intro that he had did or something like that. So this is not like the first time that I'm hearing something, you know what I mean? That nature.
So how you want to rectify it with Tory Lanez? Like,
and my whole thing is this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like I said, to me, my intentions are not to try to take anything away from him or nothing like that, or do anything of the sort, because like I said, I like his music. Dude is a talented dude. But You can't just be out here taking nigga shit. You feel what I'm saying? So
Got
my
you.
shit is he should have at least like paid homage or something of that nature, or spoke on somebody or something, man. You know what I mean? You can't just take somebody's shit and not even recognize them for it or whatever the case be. And my whole shit right now, like I posted up a video with my freestyle alongside his freestyle just to
Mhm.
show people, you know, what my whole argument was about. People, you know, they tagged people like academics and a lot of other people, you know, these people that have these outlets. And specifically the people that spoke about the situation the day after it broke to the internet. So
Mm.
these people were tagged as well in my posts. All my fans and the followers are tagging these people to let them know, yo, listen, homeboy took son shit too, but he took son shit first. You know what I mean? So everybody that's tagging these people, like academics and cats like that, are like totally disregarding the fact that he took my shit first. It's like they're trying to act like they don't see the shit. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to ignore it or something like that. But the thing,
Mhm.
truth doesn't care where it comes from because it's always going to remain the same. It's never
That's
going
a
to change.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? So a fact is a fact, whether you want to admit it or come to the realization and speak on it or not. The nigga still took my shit, and the proof is in the pudding, man. You can hear it.
Got you. But we in a new age right now, right?
Yeah,
You can have proof, but these kids, these new millennials, they're still try to,
justify the shit.
exactly. So what you got to say to the people saying, "Oh, he ain't take your bars. Anybody could have said that. That's just a play on words."
My thing is this, man. You know, I had multiple people. I'm not gonna say like it was a lot, but you know, he got his fans. So I had multiple people commenting under my post like, "Yo, he didn't take your shit. That was a coincidence," and all this other shit. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
listen, coincidence is something that happens once. This is something that happened multiple times. Well, you know, four to my knowledge. Me, Don Q, Cass, and that other R&B dude I was speaking about. So at that point, it can't be coincidence. It's
Exactly.
a behavior pattern. You understand? So on top of that, like we all know that D Block had a huge following in Canada. So anybody that was a fan of hip hop in that region, they were familiar with D Block and our classic freestyles that we put out in the street. So you know, a lot of people be like, "Yo, but he's young. He might not have heard your rhymes, or he might not have heard it." I'm like, listen, you can come up with all the excuses you want to try to justify the fact that this nigga's clipping shit, but
Mm-hmm.
that shit ain't gonna fly with me because I'm not one of these stupid niggas that just gonna sit there and take what you're throwing at me. This nigga know who the fuck I am. This nigga know what the fuck where I came from. He know what call from cut from.
Mm-hmm.
He knows exactly what he's doing. Like,
Well, he admitted he was a fan of Cassidy, so he's probably a fan of yours too.
yeah. But you know, it's not the cool thing to do to mention Hood and to be a fan of Hood now since he left who he left all them years ago. You know what I mean? It's like the cool thing to not listen to him now. So you know,
Yeah, and you're cool. You're still cool with D Block.
definitely,
Absolutely, it's ODG now.
definitely ODG. But we good
Absolutely.
money though, man. You know what I mean? Like it's all love with me and the lock.
So what you been up to, J Hood?
I just been working, man. I actually just I have a project out right now, independent album by the name of Fourth Lock that we were speaking about earlier. It's my sophomore release. I have a couple of features on it. I have excuse me, Big Twin from Infamous Mob on there.
That's the homie. Salute.
I got Ty Nitty from Infamous Mob. I got Rock Ness from Helter Skelter on there.
Oh, that's the homie
Yeah,
as
I got
well.
Razor from OBH. I got my homie Young Gully from Oakland. Um, and I think I'm my homie Stick. And
Salute.
as far as features go, that's it. I think. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I have my man Focus too from Poughkeepsie. But besides that, you know, no other features. I try to use a lot of up and coming producers, a lot of hungry producers. So it's like I said, it's a project that I'm really proud of. And I suggest people go check it out. And I think y'all would definitely fuck with it, and y'all will see the growth. And from purchasing the project, you will be able to see that the lyrics are still sharp. A nigga didn't grew mentally. You'll see the diversity in me. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
along with a lot of other things.
got you.
What about you remember that Tales from the Hood project? Is that still in D Block's computer?
Definitely still in D Block's computer. I don't have none of those songs. I never got to leave with none of the songs that I recorded over there, which was about 60 songs. Never got the rights to those. But
Poops, come on, man, send him over, man.
Fools isn't even over there no more.
Oh, he's
Oh,
not.
word?
Nah.
Man.
Oh, okay.
But the thing with that is, I said, you know what? A lot of people was waiting on that Tales from the Hood project, and they're familiar with that name. So why let that name go to waste? I'm gonna actually I wrote it already. I wrote an autobiography, and it's being released next year, and it's entitled Tales from the Hood. So I just thought that'd be
Oh,
like,
dope. Salute.
some a dope title to to put out there to explain my story.
What's your Instagram and everything? Because you're about to be doing a reality thing, like a vlog type of series.
Yeah, we got the
And
reality series that we about to start filming.
we'll
We
just
about to
call it a
start.
vlog because that's what it is now. It's going to be a vlog, right?
Not so much because it's going to be like a whole bunch of different stuff. Like I would say more so of an actual series than a vlog because a vlog is something that you're just throwing up from yourself on the joint, and it's going to be a little bit more organized than that.
Could it be a vlog series?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's the right term I want to run with,
I'm
but it's
I
going to
mean,
be dope though. It's going to be we're shooting the first pilot at the end of the month. Um, I have two. I'm not going to give away the whole concept, but I'm living with two women. You know what I mean? Just going to be showing people my everyday life after leaving D Block. It's called Life After the Block. You're going to see studio sessions. You're going to see performances, radio interviews, and things of that nature. And it's going to be lit. It's something that everybody would definitely appreciate and fuck with on some
why
real.
don't you why don't you call it Hood Minaj?
Uh,
But
you know, I,
So, J Hood, a lot of people want to know how is life after D Block, right?
yeah.
And specifically, people want to know like what artists kind of kept a distance or what artists kept it official with you since leaving D Block.
Um. I mean, to answer your first question,
Mm-hmm.
at the beginning, after I departed from my crew, it was a little everything was a little like out of whack. It was I had to get out of the situation that I was in because a lot of people were acting a different way other than they was acting originally.
Mm.
Saying, and I get it. You don't want to feel like you're stepping on no one's toes or whatever the case be. But it's a lot of dudes that, like me. I'm just a person. First of all, I'm older now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little bit older than I was before when all this stuff was going down. My outlook and my viewpoint on things are totally different. You know what I mean? So I had a lot of time to, rethink a lot of shit or whatever the case be. And just let me throw this out there. We actually got to reconcile and sit with each one of these three dudes, and I apologize individually to all of them, and they did the same to me. So,
Oh
we got
wow, I didn't know that happened. That's what's up.
we got
Salute.
to get past everything. So like I said, I'm just now really getting up out of that a couple of years ago. But it
Mm-hmm.
was definitely people that was acting funny. You had different DJs. But I said what I was saying to say this. Like me, I'm the type of person that right is right, wrong is wrong. My nigga, if you right, you right. If you wrong, you wrong. I don't care if I know you for longer than this person. Like whatever the case. Though. That's just the way I was raised.
Mm-hmm.
But you have people like in positions of power that know what was right and they knew what was wrong, but they still was like, you know what? I ain't fucking with it, or I'm standing over here, or I'm standing over here. And I got to see those people. You know what I mean? So, and it was like real fucked up because these are the people that they're in a position of power, like I said. So you have the power to show a nigga a little bit of love and for something to possibly transpire from that. But a lot of people's ideology or a lot of people's mentality on that or outlook was, I don't want to be responsible for giving this kid any type of help that could possibly get him in a position for him to prosper because I'm gonna be looked at as giving him that help.
Mm.
And that left me in a position to defend for self and to do the total independent thing, and which is cool, it's whatever, because it just gave me a chance to see the true faces of everyone. But right now, I'm not gonna say all artists are acting fun. I'll say out of 100%, like 60% of people start acting different.
Got you.
You know, the other 40 kept it neutral.
Okay, so before you said the proof is in the pudding, But what does that saying really mean? You know, like where do you think that came from? Proof is in the pudding. Who do you think came up with that?
I don't know who came up with that.
That's what made me think. I'm just
I don't
fucking
know
with
why
you.
I
Hood.
used it though.
No, I'm fucking with you, Hood. I'm fucking.
Or you could go on YouTube and check out the footage of my old
No,
freestyle
but
from
think
Cool.
about it. No, just think about proof is in the pudding. What made
Yeah,
someone say like, yo, the proof
yo,
is in
chill.
the
Leave my
pudding?
man Bill Cosby alone, man. Yeah,
Man. Okay, so guys, let's do a commercial for your album now. Fourth lock. I'm sorry, it's out.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
on
Four Blocks is out
Spotify.
right now. It's on every major platform. If you was waiting on Tales from the Hood, I need you to go pick this up. Support the boy. You know what I mean? The album is fire from top to bottom. It's going to be one of those slept on of the year albums
Hmm.
because it doesn't have a super duper major push behind it. So all the support that I could get, I would definitely appreciate it. So fuck with your boy, man.
Now, what's this video we're watching in the background with you and Stick?
It's called I'm Back, and this is the first record off of the album.
Okay, and you can go. Where can they check this video out?
You can check it out on YouTube. You can check it out on my site right now. My site is under maintenance, but it will be up in the next week or so. And that's www.jhoodonline.com.
Okay.
Real quick, J Hood, I'm curious. Do you stay in tune with all the albums that come out and all the projects?
Somewhat.
All right. Did you get a chance to hear that Fabulous and Jadakiss Nightmare on
Elms. Uh,
Nightmare
Elm Street.
or
Yeah,
Friday on Elm Street? That's what
yeah,
it is.
fact. Yeah, I heard it. I didn't hear everything. I heard like the majority of it though.
What you thought of it?
I mean, before I get to that, I just put this out there. I'm a real unbiased hip hop listener. You know what I mean? Like, so if shit is good, I don't care who it is. Like, some people be like, yo, anything they got to do with the likes, people expect me to be like, yo, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. Yo, listen, man, I'm a true hip hop lover. It's no, I'm gonna keep it honest about everything. The Fab and Kiss shit, it's like lyrically, it's crazy. The bars, yeah. Like I think a few songs could have been better, as far as like songs wise and concepts and things of that nature and the diversity in the project. But as far as lyrics go, unmatched.
Got you. So,
Right.
what's your overall rating on that project?
On a 1 to 10,
Yeah.
Let's go back to the mic system. How many mics?
how many mics? 1 out of 5 mics, I give it 3.5.
Oh, that's
4.
dope.
You know what I mean?
That's a good rating.
Yeah.
How many codeine bottles?
0.
Reck and I were like, yo, we need to make a new rating system. Remember, Reck? You're like, yo, let's do codeine.
Yeah.
Let's do codeine bottles.
All the youngins on that, they gonna be like, yo, man, I need 5 codeine bottles. I gotta drop this dope ass project.
Mm-hmm.
5
I need
bottles.
that activist rating.
That's a fact.
All right, well, Hood, pleasure having you on.
I need everybody to follow me too. Follow me on IG, follow me on Twitter. All of my social media accounts are the same at the real J Hood. That's THAJHOOD. It's at THAJHOOD.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man.
Yo, salute to y'all, man. Appreciate it.
Salute to you,
Well,
J
guys,
Hood.
hit
Peace,
that-
family.
Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button on both of our channels. We'll check you guys on the next one. Peace.